the land of the free and the home of the
Pre-game festivities coming to a close. It's electric in here. The National League wildcard game is next. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Coming up, the National League wildcard game on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A spot in the division series is on the line today as we gear up for this win or go home game, Chris.
After grinding so hard all season long, these teams have to compete for at least 9 more innings to keep it going, man. It's a whole season just condensed into one day. You talk about intensity, you talk about pressure. It's all here, but it usually makes for one of the most entertaining games we see all year.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm looking forward to it, Chris. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And our pitcher tonight, Chris Bassitt. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
So just about set now. Now, Jurickson Profar. Kicks and fires. Line drive, caught. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And now it's Juan Soto. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Kicks and deals. And that skips into dirt. 3-2 now. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Popped up. Escobar sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot at a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Joe Musgrove.
Well, most pitchers today are pretty tall, but this guy's definitely taller than most. He's kind of an imposing figure out there, especially when he's standing on top of the bump. It's like he's looking down on you, so hitters have to be prepared for a couple of things. Ball can get on you a lot quicker because of the extension and release point, and then also tilt through the zone. If you're going to try to hit pitches at the bottom of the zone, it's going to be difficult to get on plane. So look for something up from this guy. You might have a chance to do some damage. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Righty delivers.
Down, 3-2.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Dives. What a play!
Batting second.
And wow,
The right
what
fielder.
a great diving catch, Siggy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
And that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays. And right there, he's done it again.
Starling Marte up to him. And he lays down a bunt. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Batting third.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Siggy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering way off the plate. Here comes the pitch. Stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. That is the inning. Mets go down quickly. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field at the plate, Josh Bell. Left-hand batter waits. And now 2-1. And a pitch. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And here is Jake Cronenberg. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt. Now the tag at third, and they got it. The pitch. one is lifted in the air. Nimmo makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, number 17,
Brandon Drury to the plate. And a 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nimmo racing over to make the catch. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Got him. One away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another
Batting
swing
6th,
at it because he was in a very hittable location.
Mark.
Those are the swings where
Canada.
you sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But you know what happens.
Here's Mark Canada. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. No score here in the second. And now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And here it comes. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. The wind of the pitch. Slapped foul. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses, 2-2. Righty to the plate. Left field. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Batting 7th.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The next offering misses. 3-1 now. McNeil leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line drive. Profar makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1 will move to the third with no score. And welcome back. And now Hassan Kim. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground, McNeil gloves it. Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Left-hand hitter waits. Bounced up the middle. Lindor collects. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Nola.
And now it's Austin Nola.
He's going.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Out to center. Nimmo settles under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that will end the inning. Padres leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's Daniel Vogelback. The pitch. Chopped left side. Handled by Machado. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Tomas Nido at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Curveball drops in there.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Check swing went around. Slider right there. Puts the tag on him coming out of the box, and there's 2 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that one pulled foul. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grisham, long run into the gap. Makes a nice running catch. And that ends the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. As we go to the top of the 4th. Juan Soto now. Next offering is downstairs. And a big swing and a miss. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 1-1 now. There's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Soto aboard here at first with nobody out. That one drilled left field. That drops in, plays it on a hop. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now that designated hitter.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Fast-paced, win or go home game. This is a big opportunity to jump on the board right away.
Pitch misses inside, and now 3-1.
Fast-paced, win or go home game. This is a big opportunity to jump on the board right away.
The 3-1. And a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Bases juiced, no outs. In the air, left field. Cannon makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So up next, Drury. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Escobar makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Hassan Kim, the next up for the Padres. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And he deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing, and he breaks his back. Alonso makes the catch, and that'll do it. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Padres 1 and the Mets 0. Back here in Queens, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Starling Marte. Next offering down in the dirt.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a 3-1 on the way. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
kicks and fires. Hard hit left side. Off balance beat, there's one. And they turn a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso will hit next. The 2-1. Yeah, that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Hammer down the right side, but foul. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, center field. Grisham on the move. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Welcome back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Trent Grisham. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offering is foul back. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The line to kick the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now batting, the catcher,
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. And the pitch. On the ground right side, McNeil picks it up, fires over to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. And a 1-1. Profar gets a piece there. And now it's 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Stays alive. Two. On a line out towards center. Can't get there, base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now the youngster Juan Soto squirts away a little bit. Now throw to first, but back easily. One ripped. That's back. Didn't quite have enough. One left for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, here's the left fielder, Mark Canha. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
leadoff hitters looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The pitch. Fought off foul. Now all even up. Good eye right there. And a payoff pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
To the right side. The throw to first. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
2 outs, base is empty. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. The 2-1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Two outs. There's a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. Escobar off the first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball. And a pitch.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Ground ball right side. Cronenberg handles the chance. Throw to first is in time. And that is that. We're through 5. It's the Padres 1 and the Mets nothing.
So I ain't saving you.
And welcome back. Here's Manny Machado now. And a 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And a right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Next one misses. Ball 3. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just one of those at-bats
Now
you
back.
almost hate to see come
The
to an
second
end.
baseman,
Anytime you rip a
James
line drive the other way, you
Cronenberg.
feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Chris Bassitt, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Tyler McGill on the pitch out of the pen here. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenberg. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Brandon Drury, the next up for the Padres. Next pitch is outside.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the Padres waste a chance.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. This to third, and foul ball. At the belt and fires. And that's outside.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 on, 1 out. Misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Second and third here, 1 away. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one pushed foul. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle. McNeil gets it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Cronenberg at third with 2 away. Next pitch just misses. It's 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And here it comes. And it's filled up. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 3 and the Mets nothing.
Okay, you asked for it.
Back here in Queens, well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to him, Tomas Nido. And the righty deals.
Ball, that's out.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one
The
down.
center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Ball to strike. And a foul ball.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Austin Nola.
Let's go, man.
Three and 2 now. On the ground to short. Lindor handles. Rolls across the diamond. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar.
Come on, man.
The 2-1. Profar gets a piece there. Right-handed reliever. That's towards center. Nimmo has this one sized up. drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Juan Soto, 1 for 3. That's hard hit on the line. Canna makes the catch, and that'll do it. Padres down in order. They're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and here is Francisco Lindor. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is fouled back. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Nola up with it to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's going to be Mark Canha.
Well, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
1-2 now. Next offering is outside. Alonso at first, 1 gone. The next offering misses, and a full count now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. You can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
1 down, and now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2. The 1-1. Double play ball to second. Off balance feet, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. Tying run at the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And he deals. And he walked him.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Daniel Vogelback up now for the Mets.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Kicks and fires. And fouled off. Vogelback stays alive. Righty delivers. That's down and in.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch. Inning over. Mets leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. We go to the 8th. Here's Machado.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. And now it's even up. And a pitch. That misses. And that's ball 3. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty to the plate. The punch out there. Machado is gone, and there's one away.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Josh Bell, the next up for the Padres for the 4th time tonight. Ground ball, Alonso. And that one handled. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
The batter, the second baseman, Jake Cronenberg.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenberg. The pitch. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Two down, nobody on. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Two outs. Here's a high chopper. High bounce, and he buries it. And very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they lead at 3-0. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Luis Garcia. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Luis Garcia.
Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Tomas Nido.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Starling Marte. The pitch. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. Good contact guy, good defender. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there, 2-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next pitch is popped up. And that's the third out. Mets lead one. They trail in this one 3-0.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gon' get it, I'm always gon' get it. Even if you sit.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Trevor May. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 65, Trevor.
And now here is Brandon Drury. And a pitch. Got a good eye there. Kicks and deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Alonso drifts towards it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Hassan Kim.
And now the shortstop, Hassan Kim. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. 3-2 on the way. That's to third. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham digs in now. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Down on strikes, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Mets nothing. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound, trying to protect his lead.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Bottom 9, here's Pete Alonso. And here we are, 9th inning, elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
He's got to find a way just to quiet things down, work his way onto the base path so that they can have an inning and get back in this game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Next to hit, Mark Canha. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Payoff pitch. Whipped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. 2-2 now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
The designated.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Darren Ruff. Big spot for him here. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, left field, down the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 runs in. Kim with a relay home. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes I feel like the road team's got the advantage in a wild card game. Well, these guys came out, no distractions. They looked ready to go from the first pitch. They got the job done, and now they're moving on.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for watching the National League Wildcard Game on MLB The Show.
The final